Hey guys, gotta say, it's nice to be back.
Alright, I got my Z's. Let's do this.
Round 2, people. Are you ready?
I have more time to entertain your questions about marriage. Siyempre, malakas kayo sa akin eh.
Ano ba? Ooh, marriage. Some view it as a type of contract. It's way more than just a contract. It's a very enlightening mutual agreement type deal.
The Catholic Church, in a canon law at least, describes marriage as a lifetime exclusive partnership between man and a woman. They give and receive mutual help and love from their union.
It's an intimate community of life and love. It's established by the one and only, the big man himself, and it's all set with proper laws too, but don't let, the word law scare you. It's actually more of a guide to true joy and happiness in marriage.
Marriage is a partnership not only for the good of the wife and the husband, but also for the life or lives even that come after them, which are the offspring or the children. Through marriage comes life and therefore family. It promotes life and how to guide it, to nurture it, and to believe in it, whether it's the spouses or the children's. It's how couples become successful.
How sacred is marriage ba? It's always presumed valid until proven otherwise. No one doubts marriage until signs of doubt show itself, which in canon law supposedly should not have signs of doubt. Because of course, marriage is an enlightening, mutually beneficial relationship between not only two people but their families, whether it's their birth or procreation family. In the Catholic perspective, marriage is very sacred because it's the union between two people, and these two people have responsibilities and they should stay committed with one another. These responsibilities will show during their marriage and their journey together. So it really takes time for two people to finally decide whether they will get married or not.
What a jump. So we're just diving that quickly, huh? Infidelity. When you put it in matrimonial terms, it's equivalent to cheating. Not the exam type of cheating. No. It's worse.
Ugh, don't get me started on infidelity. Having no faith in your spouse and you lose the love and the person that you've been dedicated to all your life. In case of marriages, you also lose, the status of commitment to your spouse's family, and again, somehow.
Cheating, being unfaithful, having an affair, two timing, lack of loyalty and disbelief, they all fall under the category of infidelity. Sounds worse now, does it?
A survey in 2020 showed that 1 in every 3 couples, a spouse cheats, and the most common reason is that they lose that spark. The worst part is, people even tend to justify it. 1 in 3 sounds small, but think about in 10 to 30.
More often than not, infidelity actually leads to divorce. There are many cases wherein the spouse was caught being unfaithful. It actually leads to the couple getting divorced, which is actually another thing I want to discuss. Actually, the only 2 countries, if not more than 2, that don't legalize divorce are the Vatican and the Philippines. It promotes a sense that people can just find another person to replace their former spouse, which basically degrades faith and doesn't follow the Catholic perspective or the Catholic teachings.
Though people do see it as a way of getting a second chance, hindi natin may pagkakaila yung fact na it's an attack on the beliefs of the church, because divorce can be related to infidelity or lack of faith or loyalty. The church and the canon law are strong guidances with God that promotes a way of living, one in unity, in diversity, and harmony.
It rejects the fact that people can be faithful through and through, and their faith is weak and fragile. It also rejects, the promotion of unity and life togetherness. And in marriage, togetherness promotes life, love. Therefore, life is rejected.
I blame sexual liberalism for this. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Thin ice. treading on thin ice here. It sounds good when you say it out loud, and it is good. But for what reason alone? It promotes a sense of independence and freedom of ourselves. Why do I blame this for divorce? We're gonna date back a bit all the way to Pope Paul VI and Humanae Vitae.
He states that immorality like infidelity and unchastity would be rampant in a culture that approves of contraception, and it did. He practically predicted sexual liberalism in its birth state. Contraception, divorce, infidelity, unchastity, and therefore the anti-life mentality.
The anti-life mentality, or so to speak, is what the church or the one fighting for life is trying to resist for the people. But the main problem that we're seeing here is what they were misinterpreted, and the canon law is somehow seen as something more restricting rather than something guiding for the people, and it speaks the truth yet it's refuted.
That is actually the bad side of sexual liberalism. You are free to literally do anything to your body, like kahit ano, but in the process, it brought about an anti-life mentality that slowly flourished in modern society. Values are forgotten, and the easy solutions are the ones being used, while being unknown to many is that the easiest possible solution there is in plain sight.
Oh, our topic for today was heavy, but I learned a lot from this.
I've learned a lot, various insights about the typical issues that we face as Gen Z. And regarding marriage, don't take marriage as a joke and take it seriously in life.
It was very interesting to hear about the different issues and how it affects the Catholic perspective.
Today's discussion was so enlightening because there were a lot of issues that were talked about that could affect the marriage. This really shows that marriage is a very important topic and it's very important. And we shouldn't just easily get married to another person without really thinking thoroughly about it. We should know the commitment, the responsibility, and everything that comes into play during marriage. When you get married na talaga.
I hope na may natulong to. May natulong kami ngayon.